According to Forbes Advisor, inflation is how much prices for goods increases over time. There has been a 12% increase in the cost of food in the past 12 months. This has increased the cost of living, and it's also increased people buying fast food and not buying groceries. A lot of people hardly even have the time to cook home meals. That's why I found a quick and simple recipe. Today I am going to show you All Recipes method of making grilled cheese. It's so fast and simple that even I, an inexperienced chef, can make it in 7 steps. All Recipes has a beautiful recipe that calls for sliced cheese, bread, and butter. You can try sourdough, wheat bread, pepper jack, allergy-friendly / dairy-free cheeses and breads, or you could even try plant-based butter. To make this recipe, you will need a pan, bread, cheese, butter, a spatula, and a knife. That way you can place your butter into your pan. First, we would preheat the oven, not medium, that's awful, that will burn your bread, low to medium, right in the middle preferably. After our butter has preheated and melted, but not gotten golden brown in our pan, if it's golden brown, it's too hot. So after we butter our pan, we're going to put cheese in the middle of 2 slices of bread. Then we are going to place our bread into the pan. You would double up for more cheesiness, or, well, you should be using a spatula to place anything into a hot pan. When it is starting to melt in the middle, you will pick it up and flip it. Now, that is not ready right now because the cheese is obviously not melted, but that's what you would do. I grew up where we made a lot of Mexican food, so it doesn't hurt my fingertips, but if it hurts your fingertips, you're gonna wanna do this method. Angle it down, but don't let it flip out. That's why your pan should have a nice little safeguard around it. Now, when it is golden brown and melting, and it's gonna take a minute, to be honest. It takes about a minute or 2. It's really important, if it's not taking a good time, to put it up 1 extra. But I prefer not always to, since it can always burn. You can also pair this meal with a few other things to make it more nutritious. Some people add tomato soup, others add chili. I, in my own opinion, with it being such a cheap and simple meal, because I mean, you can get 24 slices of bread. And normally, any cheese brand that you get, I prefer deli cheese, will have at least 12 slices. That makes 12 sandwiches, boom. The cost of bread is about $3.60, that was the average. But the cost of dairy has gone up 13%. So, you are going to want to look at your delis. Delis can normally give you the most nutrition for the cheese and your cost. Since all cheese is going up, you should probably invest in one that is going to give you the most nutrition. This meal altogether has 11 grams of protein, 26 carbs, 28 grams of fat, and 400 calories. Because of how nutritious it is, I think it's worth it. Even though you've got butter that may not be considered too healthy, you can always switch to plant-based, or I Can't Believe It's Not Butter is a very popular brand. You can always do wheat bread instead. You can always do some sort of healthier cheese with healthier ingredients, but deli cheese is going to be the most healthy. Now that it is starting to melt, flip it, bam. You may have to flip it multiple times. And recipe 10 Eats says, a grilled cheese is not a diet food. So when I have it, it has to be great. And she agrees we must make it yummy and quick. Now that I have shown you how to make a grilled cheese, you can make your own and enjoy it.